Hey guys, it's Abby, and today I'm going to be doing a book talk on Thunder by Bonnie S. Charlson, or I don't even know how you say her last name, but I can't say her last name properly. And sorry I missed last week. I was really busy with 3 essays, but today I'm going to be doing the book talk on this and gonna add kind of like a mini haul in the end of this video, because if you don't know, if you don't have my Twitter or Facebook or anything, I went to like a youth weekend, which I'm regretting because I had 2 panic attacks. But I went to a weekend, I got a couple of stuff. It's only like a couple things, so it's not really that long. But if you want to stay to the end, that would be cool. Let's get started with this book haul though. For the non-spoiler part, I'm basically going to describe the book without spoiling the book, I guess. So if you have not read it, this is good for you. In this book, it's like not a post-apocalyptic, well, kinda. Basically, all these hurricanes and volcanoes and earthquakes happen, and they basically destroy the world around them. So everything from society is like gone. Like everything from day age is gone, and they live in like I don't remember what they called it. It was like a little group. I'm not using the word. The word will be right here that I'm trying to use. And many things happen in order for this, like I said, volcanoes, earthquakes, and everything. But it happened like all over the world, basically. So it's not just this one area where we find out, which I think is the United States that they're in. Can I just say that the symbol on the front of the cover, which I will get, looks a lot like the charm symbol. So that's what I was kind of thinking going into this book, because I didn't really read the back because it was like a whim that I bought this book. But it looks a lot like the charm cover, and it kind of went into detail of what it symbolizes in the book, well, near the end. And also, if you liked Under the Never Sky series by Veronica Rossi, you're going to love this book. It's basically like the same thing. Well, it has like the same storyline, kind of, like someone from a different world meets someone from another world. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say for the non-spoil part, because there's actually a lot of spoilers in the other things. So if you've not read the book, this is the first of the series. If you have not read this book, do not continue watching, because I don't want to spoil you. But if you want to be spoiled, in the book we start with Sheila talking about her birth remembrance and how she's becoming an adult. So I'm thinking it's basically her 18th birthday, but they don't remember what a birthday is, so they call it a birth remembrance. And throughout the book it said birth remembrance until like a quarter way through. So that's what I was thinking, just 18th birthday, because that's technically when people say you're an adult. So we find out that landers are just people who come across from the sea and basically have these weird tattoos like across the face, which are basically like a wing, I think, going from the temple to the face or across the face. I don't remember which way it was. But we find out that these people, when they get washed ashore, that the people from this land that they're washing ashore on take them and sell them. So, slavery. This whole story takes place near Washington, D.C., and if you have not read this book, this is going to be a very big spoiler. But from the beginning, when she felt like the Lander's pain when she found him, I kind of guessed he was half Lander. I don't know why. It's like, oh, no one else can feel his pain, so you're half Lander, dude. And the dog's on my lap because he's annoying. At first, when I'm reading this, I thought they lived with like no technology because everything got destroyed except like these old buildings. But they have hovercrafts, and I had to read that line a couple times in order to get the fact that they still had hovercrafts and like new technology. So we find out that they, as in the mountain, has Stella's dad and Stella, or I don't even know how to say her name, I'm sorry. So they're after her because she's half Lander, and they need this like an immortal thing. Why does every book want to be immortal? I don't understand. That is not going to be in my book. Here's a heads up. That is not going to be my book. I hope I don't put that in my book, and if I do, I remember reading the part where Bodhi was reading the letter that her dad gave her mom, and we were from his perspective, so we were reading his reaction and everything. And I was smiling and laughing through reading this whole reaction at 4 a.m. when I was reading this book, and it was just really, really cute and funny. I was just like, oh my god. I'm pretty sure I actually did that. I'm just like, at some point in the book, when Amaryllis told Bodhi and still can't say her name properly, but when she told him, like, Jessica, stop making, like, cow eyes at each other, I just died. It was so funny. And this was, like, a little bit after I kind of read this, and again, it was still early in the morning. I'm like, oh my god, I can't laugh. Because then my mom would wake up my mom and my sister, but I was, like, dying on the inside. When we were near the end and they were, like, going into the mountain and everything, it really confused me because Bodhi has, like, this mug on the half of his face, and no one's noticing it. Like, is he wearing something? Like, is his hair covering it? I don't really remember, because they're getting into the mountain with no problem, and no one's noticing that Bodhi's a lander, because he still has the mug. When we find out that her father was really alive, it didn't really shock me, because I didn't think he was dead in the first place, because it was all this imitation. Yeah. The word I'm trying to say will be here. It was all of that leading to find her father to get answers, and they can't. It would be really weird if they just, like, killed off the person that they were going to try and find all these answers. But then it brings up the question, how did they know that that was his daughter and that they were looking for him when they went in? Because they said that they got him out beforehand and that it was just Simple, whatever his name was, in there already from Dr. Eveling. I'm like, how did they know that was happening? Did he try and get out himself? It was just really confusing. They didn't really explain how it happened or why it happened, so I really hope they do explain that in the next book. I was super shocked when I found out, like, Trevor, whatever her name is, that she was, like, a hybrid too. And then I got thinking, when the mountain was, like, looking for the girl who's, like, half lander, half human, I guess. Like, she was, I'm thinking, was it actually her they were looking for? Definition, when they were looking for her, were they actually looking for her? I got really confused. I'm like, what's happening? Is he also his father? I mean, is he also her father? I was very, very confused. I really hope they explain that in the next book, because I don't know what's happening right now. And now, near the end of the book, they're going to look for an old woman. So, yeah. So, I hope you guys like that book talk. If you want me to do a book talk on the next book, just tell me down below. All my links and everything will be down below. My other account will be up here, and if you want to subscribe, you can click right here, because that'd be cool. And I did promise a little haul at the end of the stuff that I got while I was in Botwood. So I got this is actually an adult coloring book, but they have, like, super pretty pictures that I get to color because I'm a little kid. I got this little cool ring. It's like an infinity ring, basically. It goes wrap around and there's, like, no end. And I also got this lovely bracelet. I'd take it off, but, you know, I probably won't be able to get it back on. So that was the mini book haul. So, yeah. Hope you guys like this video. Like and subscribe, which will click right here, because that'd be really, really cool. I need more subscribers. So, yeah. Bye!